All good things must come to an end eventually. However, with this series coming to a close, I wanted to reflect on my growth and how new beginnings can open up the door to many great possibilities in the future. Despite how infinitely ordinary my life can be at times, if I plant the seed, then there shouldn't be a reason for me not to grow.
Here we go. And in we go. Hey guys, I wanted to quickly share something with you guys before I get started with the video. I do have a Patreon page up right now where I upload all of my film content. I upload documentary films, short films, feature films, and behind the scenes songs. Pretty much anything film related that you guys can think of, it's all on my Patreon page. So if you guys do decide to check it out, I'd really appreciate it. And now, on with the video. This documentary series has been a staple of my YouTube channel and a key factor as to why I love filmmaking now. The adventures, the character arcs, the climb from the darkest depths of despair to the highest of highs has been something that I'm truly happy that I was able to document on camera. Because with all that documentation, I can see how far I've come in just a couple of years. I hated myself. I really did. Because I thought I didn't totally fit in anywhere. It felt like I was searching for something that I was never gonna find, and that was myself. Eventually I did. I found my people. And I've only gotten to grow closer to these people that I now call family, thanks to this documentary series. But now, it's coming to an end, by choice, of course. I believe that all good things must come to an end eventually and allow for new beginnings and new stories to be told. I'm not gonna completely give up documentary films, but I think it's time that I slow down from working on myself and working on the relationships that I have with those around me. You know, get to know them on a deeper level. I've gotten to know a lot of great artists here in the Central Valley. It shocked me to my core to see how many artists there were just like me. In high school, I thought I was the only weird kid who would do anything film related. It just goes to show how alone I felt in terms of the filmmaking world. I wasn't necessarily alone though. My friends did support me, but they weren't aiming to break into the filmmaking industry like I was. But with all these people I know now, I truly cannot thank them enough for all the things they taught me over these years. It was a pretty rough start, taking in all this new information and a change of scenery. But after everything, I can definitely see a significant improvement in myself and in my work. For most people outside the filmmaking industry, they see it as a job. But I see it as a way to craft my personal stories into an art form of authenticity and uniqueness.
Drunk it down and you spat it out. Nothing tastes like the things you had. So tear it
pause. Before we get to the interesting bits, let's take it back to my favorite moments during this series. The trip to Sycamore Islands in Madera, California was one of the first things I ever documented for this series. It never had a designated video though, because I found it to be not quite as interesting at the time. And that's because I was looking at life with an alternative perspective back then when this was shot. This series was never about finding the prettiest and most scenic locations in my hometown. It was always about exploring beyond my home to new places I've never visited before, getting lost and documenting the most important and memorable moments of my life, my early 20s. Stevenson Falls. Thank you, Christian, for the amazing hiking suggestion. This trip made me feel so much at once, but it also made me feel at ease.
Where is everybody?
It's pretty difficult to explain. Being there with all my friends, out in nature, taking in sights, and just being ourselves. Nothing gets better than that. The reason this experience stood out to me wasn't the sights. It wasn't the people I was spending time with either. It was how a seemingly little trip up in the Sierra Mountains that overlook the valley of Fresno was able to make me forget all of my worries that linger in the back of my mind. It's why I adore being out with nature. And somehow, it made me feel everything, yet nothing, all at once. Yosemite. Words cannot begin to describe how special this place is for me. It has everything a person who loves the outdoors would like. I always talked about Yosemite with friends, about the redwoods, the waterfalls, and the trails and the canyons that stand hundreds of feet tall in each direction you look. This trip was especially memorable to me because of how nostalgic everything felt, despite it being my first trip there. It even made me sad, and that's because there was a lot of comparison to Oregon and Yosemite for me at the time. And I believe that's why everything was hitting so hard the day I went up there. It was because it reminded me of how I felt when I was exploring Oregon for the first time.
I probably look like a freaking weirdo. I'm just sitting here in the P27 parking lot, sitting on my damn car. Where are you at, JT? I've been waiting here for like 10 minutes. How the fuck did I not see you? I have no idea. I mean, who else would be standing on their car in this parking lot? I'm good.
Woke up from a dream with my heart beating fast, wanted you next to me.
It was quite ironic that after many failed attempts of trying to revisit the pine logging camp, I was finally able to achieve this long-awaited adventure just in time for this series to end. It's almost like it was meant to be. There was certainly a mixture of emotions I was feeling: excitement, satisfaction. Having that profound sense of freedom in a place that's been in a state of decay for decades is definitely an experience.
Close to you tonight, just like it's gonna be our last time. Yeah, I don't know what's left in life, so tell me what is on your mind. So tell me everything.
Alright, y'all, so we are walking now, currently, to the abandoned pine logging camp. Now, we have tried many times before in the past and never been able to achieve it, but just maybe this could be the day. Alright, guys, we're almost there. We're probably about, what the hell is this? Look at this! What is that? We ain't find no dead bodies, but I think we found something just a little bit more interesting. It looks like a building. What is this? Yo, I think it is. What is that? Yo. Oh.
You sure about that, bro?
Yeah, I'm light. Yo, this is kind of scary. I'm standing on history right now. All right, y'all. I think we're here. After so long, I think we're finally here. Just gotta be very careful because I don't know if there is people here. So, not that this place is off limits. It's just, I mean, it kind of is. The silo's right there. So we journey back behind all these buildings, and then we get into the silo as the final thing.
That's cool.
Yo, guys, we're here. Look at these slowpokes. They're like, what are you on about, Tito? It's just buildings. But just wait until we go inside, bro. It's gonna look sick. Yeah, this little silver one, if I remember correctly, is like a store.
Oh, no way.
It's like a little supermarket. All right.
Careful, guys.
We're gonna do it together. Oh my God.
Fucking raccoon jumps out at me.
In we go.
Yo.
Oh my. Well, look at this. Hey guys, let's go to school.
Dude, this is crazy cool. Fuck yeah, bro.
It's one of those chairs that is like attached to the seat.
Oh, bro.
Or attached to the desk.
And even back in the 50s, they were already doing it.
I guess it doesn't close. So, cool little history behind this pine logging camp. One meaningful thing, I guess, about this place is that we came here, and while I was here, I feel like this was the start of adoring nature, and I guess the things that you can find while just exploring and just getting lost. Here we go. And in we go. Dude, look at this.
Dude, this is freaking sick, dude.
Look at this, bro. No, like this is where we would do the fire.
Where the darkness came to take my fate.
Nah. People like to think that getting lost in nature is a bad thing, but like I stated before, it's where we often find ourselves understanding everything just a little bit better.
And now, I'm finally here. In a place that holds great memories with bad friends from high school, to holding great memories with great people now. Dude, wouldn't it be cool if we went on like a one-day camping trip? Yo, come on. It would be so freaking cool if we all just went up together. Maybe we can plan for something bigger in the summer? Dude, I am stoked. I can't believe we're actually doing this.
Alright, y'all. This is gonna be the start of the epic adventure to camping with the boys. That's what I'm gonna be calling this. So I'm just here waiting at the Walmart while my other homies get here because I think they're about like 15 minutes away. So I'll just be here chilling in the parking lot waiting until they get here. So I'm gonna do a cut so that way it looks cinematic as hell. I will talk to you guys once they get here. Sorry, I needed a quick dinner break because man, I was hungry. And I knew these guys were gonna take a minute because they're pretty far out, so why not pass the time by getting a little McDonald's, you know what I mean? Hey!
What's up?
Hey! Alright, y'all, so we made it into Walmart. We're just shopping, looking for food.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff to grub on. Okay, ignore the Tito's bottle because we're probably not getting that after my bad night of drinking. So we got a lot of stuff, but right here we're looking at the bottom. So we got hot dogs, hamburgers, buns, ketchup, mustard, all the good stuff.
Like,
Look at all this. All right, I want y'all's guesses. How much you think it's gonna be?
200.
200 is crazy.
How much you think it's gonna be?
Go 160.
120.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be around 180.
God damn, dude. Do it again.
Do you feel confident?
Hi.
Yeah.
Look at me! Look at me!
What time did we want to get
We
there?
wanted to leave at 12 or 1.
We wanted to get there at like 3. And what time is it?
4.
4.
We're about to leave.
we're still in Fresno, bro. This is Juan Romero.
How you
Woo!
doing?
The other vlog.
The
All
sexy
right.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
The jack of all trades is here.
Don't mind the all the bumps, but how do you feel about being on the trip,
Oh,
bro?
it feels great. It feels like that time I got f***ing
Oh, okay.
It feels amazing, man. You know, I never go on a road trip for anything. You know, I'm always by myself. My phone's always dry.
That makes us feel special. Juan
Fire.
Carlos.
Yes, Juan Carlos.
All right, how do you feel?
I'm really excited. Even though it took us a super long f***ing time to get everything ready, I'm just finally glad we're on the way. And I know this is going to be a night to remember for sure.
Woo! Alexander Quesada.
Yay!
How do you feel? How do you feel about this trip?
Oh man, where do I begin? Dude, I'm just so excited just to be on the road with all my friends and all my family members, dude.
Yeah.
Have a great time. We're gonna have a great time.
We're gonna have an amazing time. But now we got the one, the only, amazing Dante. How do you feel, Dante?
I feel great, man. It's been a little while since I've been camping, so yeah.
He hasn't been
Time
at
to get
camp
back out
since
in
his
nature.
kids.
Yeah.
My kids were born, bro.
This has been a trip in the making for quite a while now, so I'm pretty excited to be out with all the homies that you guys will be getting introduced to. But this is Tito, and this is the start of the camping trip with the boys.
Could you see? We need some time.
All right, this is where we're gonna be camping at tonight, boys. Over here, someone left their crap. We'll get it for them because we don't like litter bugs. Sir, license and registration, please.
I do not consent to any searches.
If you guys have to poop, I'll set up the squatty potty as soon as I can.
Just, don't get mauled by a bear while you're taking a piss.
Yeah.
For about the next couple of hours, we spent it setting up camp and getting our dinner made. But I don't think any of us were prepared for what happened next.
Your grill looks like it's breaking.
Bro, don't say that.
Oh, I said it already. Is it melting?
Nah, bro.
It's the thing. It's bending.
Yeah, it's bending. It's not supposed to do that.
It's not supposed to do that. Dude,
Well,
it's fucking
that-
bending. So, Juan's a little bit upset because of the grill, but
Yeah.
we're doing this the most ghettoest way we can. We're doing the caveman style. Are you fucking?
My God. Well, there goes one.
There goes one.
There goes one.
Oh my God.
Are you fucking?
Wait,
It even works. Like, hold on.
All right, guys, we're here in Deaky Creek. We made it. We got all the way up here, but we had a few minor forks in the road. We had dropped the pickles.
They forgot my hot links.
I will also be updating you guys on when another person shows up. It's going to be a surprise guest, so stay tuned for that.
Cheers to being alive, guys.
You guys are all great friends to me. I appreciate you guys coming out. I know we planned this in such a short amount of time, and I'm just super thankful that you guys are all here and we are out here creating some great fucking memories that we'll remember forever.
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah, what a finale.
Hey, cheers to being weird.
Cheers to being
Cheers to being weird.
All right, the special guest has arrived. The one, the only, out. Gio! She's like, where do I look?
What a beautiful journey it has been. I'm honestly at a loss of words. I can't even begin to describe how this series has changed me. I'll be forever grateful for the people who helped guide me to the path of success and positivity. As far as this series is concerned, I don't think there's much left for it now. I'll still be learning new things every day, meeting new people and exploring different places, but my transition from a depressed and lonely teenager to a more upbeat and positive person is over. Thank you for growing up with me, and we'll see to whatever is next.